Come in, share this out. Kyra, can you close my door, please? Thank you. Thank you. A couple minutes to come on in. Hey. Hello. Let me put this right here. Hi. Hey. Hi. Hey. Happy Tuesday. So I know we go live on Wednesdays, but I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. So we live today. Hey, y'all. So we're coming in the room. If you could share this broadcast out, I would appreciate it. Just share this out for me, please. Sharing is caring. And so if you can share this out, I would greatly appreciate it. I got a couple bonuses too, so share it out for me. I would so appreciate it. Hey, share it out for me, please. Hey, how do you get your lives to come out like this? What you mean? Like the background and stuff? I use Be Live. So BELIVE. I use Be Live. Hey. Okay, I want to talk about what we can do right now to just prepare our business for 2021. I'm excited to talk about this. Hey, Britt. Hey, y'all. So if you could share this out, I would appreciate it. Please just share it out. If you're on Instagram, all you got to do is hit the little triangle thing at the bottom and share it to your friend, family, cousin, and them. And on Facebook, you already know how we share out. So I don't want to take up all of your time. I know that we normally go live on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, but I get my hair done tomorrow and I get my hair done at 1 o'clock, so I won't be able to go live. So this is what we're going to do today. So I want to give you the 3 things that you must do right now for your to prepare your business for 2021. And so this is what I'm doing. This is what I am advising my clients to do. So I want to talk about it today. I also want to let you know that my money generating activity challenge, it starts on January 1st. So I give you 30 different places where you left money and you need to go pick it back up. So we have 11 spots left. I do this challenge 3 times a year. Every time I redo it, you don't have to pay for it. You only have to pay for the challenge one time. And so every time I do it, you get access to it. And so we start again on January 1st. So if you are looking for new ways to make money in your business, then you can sign up for the Money Generating Activity Challenge. It's only $79 for the investment. You can go to bit.ly MGA Challenge to join us. It's already 220 of us in the challenge already, and I have 11 spots left. So if you are a service-based business and you're looking to add more money into your business going into 2021, then sign up for the challenge. It's bit.ly MGA Challenge. We have 11 spots left. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I want to give you the 3 things that I need you to do to prepare your business for 2021. So if you are ready, put ready in the comments. If this is your first time to my live, hello. We usually go live every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, but I got something to do tomorrow. But I don't want this to be your last time, so turn on your notifications for us. We are a really good group of people. It's the same people you're going to see every week. We travel in packs. We are a community. Okay. So, if you are a product-based business, put a 1 in the comments. If you are services, press 2. But if you have a product and a service, press 3. Yeah, 1 central. That's a good question. We're Central Standard Time. So if you just have products, put a 1 in the comments. If you do services, put a 2. If you do products and services, put a 3. Hey. Okay, you got products and services. Okay. Okay. Baby, we need some more threes in here. You need to work with me so you could be a three. You need to work with me so you could be a three. It's a three. You need a three. Yeah, we need some more threes, and threes, baby. You need three. Right. We need some threes. There we go. Three. You need to be a three. Okay. So now that I kind of, you got to check the temperature of the room before you start talking. You got to check the temperature of the room. The one thing that I want you to do is, this is one of my pet peeves, and I was talking about this today in my stories. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. It's okay. My Instagram is Bianca S. Robinson, so follow me on my Instagram. But this one thing that I don't like. Whatever you trying to get me to purchase, I need you to already have that already in your business, okay? So whatever you're trying to get somebody to purchase, you need to already have that. Whatever you're trying to get me to purchase, you need to already have that. You are the model for your business. You are the model, right? It's you. We're buying into the model, which is you. If you trying to tell me that you trying to help me get my Instagram popping, and I have 33,000 followers and you have 5, how are you gonna help me? How are you going to help me, right? How? And then they say, well, I'm so busy helping my clients build their business that I hadn't focused on my own. Like, I'm so busy helping my clients do blah, blah, blah that I have not done it on my own. It's a hard sell when you are not the product of what you preach. If you telling me you're going to help me get my Instagram popping, I need your Instagram to be popping too. Because it's an easy sell. Like, okay, yeah, they doing this. It makes perfect sense. But you trying to tell me you have your client stuff together. And I'm like, well, who is your clients? Because now that you lost credibility. Because now I'm like, well, I see you do Brittany stuff, but Brittany just might be your cousin. Like, Brittany just might be your husband, best friend, girlfriend. Like, Brittany might not be who she says she is. Like, where is your credibility? So whatever you're trying to get if you do websites, your website needs to be the best. Your website needs to look better than the clients. Like, they're buying you. You are the blueprint. You are the billboard. If you a personal trainer, you can't be an out of shape personal trainer trying to get me together. And then you like, well, in the 1980s, I used to, what? It's 2021. You lost that clout a long time ago. Be the model that the client is buying. So if you selling luxury, you need to look luxury. If you selling business development, your business needs to have all of those bells and whistles. If you selling marketing, your marketing needs to be up to par. We sell business diversification. We are knowledge diversification experts. So we're in the business of taking your intellectual knowledge and diversifying it so that you can make more money and work less. So I'm all about figuring out what business model is aligned with your lifestyle. So if that's what I'm selling, then we create different streams of income in your business model. So if I'm selling you an e-learning platform, I have that. If I'm selling you how to get corporate clients, I have that. If I'm selling you how to get your corporation up together, I have that. If I'm selling training and development, I have that already. It's not a hard sale. It's the easiest sale because the client want whatever you got. Just like when you go into the store. When you go into the store and the mannequin is put together, you like, I want that right there. I don't care how much it costs. I just give me that look right there. That's what I want. We're trying to buy the mannequin. If you ain't it's a hard sell. You making your job hard. You hustling backwards. You working real hard and not smart. So whatever it is that you're trying to get me to buy, I need you to already have that already. I need you to already have that. So number one is whatever you're trying to get the clients to purchase, you should already have that already. You trying to tell me you trying to help me get my social media together? I need your social media to be together. If you say you're trying to help me get my analytics up, I need your analytics to already be together. You trying to tell me you can help me get all of these different views and clients on Pinterest? I need to see your Pinterest. You trying to tell me you want to help me get my SEOs together Where's your stats and your case studies to show me that your stuff is together? Y'all just be out here and just be, where's the proof? And then when you do have the proof and you're not the case study, it make the proof look like a lie. Like, oh, well, I helped her and she got all of this. Well, why you didn't do it for yourself? Like, oh, and I helped them and they did all of this. Well, why you not putting that same effort into your business and your brand? You are the business and you are the brand. The client buys you. They buy the look. They buy the model. So there is no reason why your house is not together, but you trying to tell me you're going to help me get my house together. There's no reason why you have a cleaning service and I come to your house and your house dirty, but you trying to tell me that you're going to help me clean my house. How? Like, how does that make sense? Stop putting so much focus on your client brand. My client business will never look better than mine for what I'm selling them. My client business will never look better than mine for what I'm selling. It'll look the same. We'll be on the same level, but theirs won't look better than mine. Like your marketing and branding and clients, it won't look better than mine. And I'm trying to tell you what it is that I can do for you. Like you are the model. So you need to practice what you preach. So you need to go back to the drawing board and figure out whatever you're trying to sell. It need to be what you already doing already. Don't sell me on social media and your social media is not together. Don't sell me on client pitching and I ain't seen no clients that you have pitched to. Like, don't sell me on that. Because then y'all have these expert prices and you have no proof. Like, how you get these prices? Like, where did you pull these prices from? Just out of the sky? Like, where did they come from? So I need you to make sure that you are the model. So for the next 2 weeks, well, we got 16 days. For the next 16 days, I need you to figure out what you're trying to get them to buy and make sure if you're trying to get them to buy that you already have that. And it's okay. Like one of my clients, her thing is like a credit restoration, right? That's her thing. Well, she once had a 400 credit score and now she's at, a 850. So no, she's not there anymore. But she has proof to show you when her credit score was for something and a screenshot and to show you that I was once there and now I am here. Let me help you get here. It's totally different. If that's not where you live anymore, you need to have receipts to show me that that's where you work. We buy into authenticity and transparency. We want to work with somebody who was just like us, who was going through what we was going through, and now they have got out of it. So you need to have built that already. So number one is whatever you're trying to get me to purchase, you need to already have that. Be the proof. Ready for number two? Put a 2 in the comments. Whatever you're trying to get me to purchase, I need you to already have that. You trying to sell me on branding, I need your branding to be on point. If you trying to sell me on marketing, I need your marketing to be on point. If you trying to sell me on training and development, I need your training and development to be on point. Like I just need to be together. I'm sorry. Take this come out. Number 2. You hear me talk about this all the time. It is riches in the niches. It is riches in the niches. It's riches in the niches. You trying to serve everyone is the reason why you get nobody. You need to be very clear about who money you want. You need to be really clear about, I want this person money. This the person money that I want. I want your money. Be clear about who you are marketing to. Like, who are you niching down to work with? I could work with all businesses, but I'm very clear that I only work with businesses who are in professional services. That's it. That's who I'm marketing to. So all of my marketing efforts goes to the client that's in the professional service industry. You are a lawyer, you are an author, you are a life coach, you are a consultant, or you are someone who's been doing a particular skill set for a number of years, and now you're trying to monetize that expertise and that intellectual knowledge to transform into a coach or a consultant. So maybe you've been in the automotive industry for forever, and now you're trying to teach other people to do the same thing that you do. So we have 2 different tracks, those that are in professional service and those that now want to monetize that intellectual knowledge to teach people exactly what they did via coaching and consulting, right? So we have 2 tracks. That's it. I'm not trying to work with product-based businesses. I'm not trying to work with people that sell products. I'm not trying to do that. That's just not what I do. Can I do it? Yes. Do I want to do it? No. That's not what I want to do. So I'm really clear about niching down and making sure that my marketing and who I'm talking to is in alignment with where I'm trying to go. Can you do a live on how to milk your 9 to 5 until you can get your business? No. So that used to be what I was talking about, but that's not my angle anymore. So no, that's a good question too. I only talk about what I already do. So Brittany asked, can I do a live on how to milk your 9 to 5 until you can get business the way you want? Right. No, because that's not what I teach anymore. My elevator pitch used to be I teach corporate professionals how to transition into part-time CEOship because I strongly believe that full-time entrepreneurship is not for everyone, but part-time is. So it's my job to help you learn how to monetize your gifts, strengths, and talents. That's not what I do anymore. So that wouldn't be what I talk about anymore. So no. So you want to niche down and figure out who money you want. We're going into the new year. So all of your marketing efforts should say, hey, if you are in the professional services and you're really looking to diversify your business model so that you can be able to work less, make more, and live the lifestyle that you want, then you should definitely work with us. Like, yes, with the old pitch. That old pitch used to be it. But no, that's not what I do anymore. So I don't talk about that. So you want to niche down. Who money do you want? And be clear about who money you want. Like who money do you want? Like be clear about that. Like who money do you want? Like who money do you want? Who money do you want? Be clear about who money you want. Who money? Be clear. It's okay to say, I just want your money. I don't want nobody else's money. I just want that. Be clear. I just want your money and I don't want nobody else's money. Like, I'm very clear about what I want to do, who I want to work with, why I don't want to work with them. I'm really clear about that because for me, right, and we could talk about that. I don't do coaching anymore. So I'm not trying to work with you for 3 to 6 months. I'm not trying. It's a lot that goes into coaching because you're not just coaching them on a particular business thing. You become their mama, their daddy, the therapist, the everybody. Like you're the all around person. And I don't like that energy being dumped off on me and now I still gotta weed through the business. Like I just don't like that. And I don't like long-term agreements either. I'm not working with you for 3 months to 6 months because the first 3 months we working on mindset. I'm trying to get you to believe that this is what you can do. So you didn't work with me for 3 months, but we have nothing tangible because I'm still trying to get your mindset in order to let you know that this is what you need to do. I'm trying to get you to believe that this is something that you want. I'm trying to get you to see that you are valuable. I don't want to do all that because that's 3 months of us back and forth. And now you looking like, well, damn, I didn't pay you and I have nothing to show for it. But for 3 months, we've been trying to re-alter your mindset and get you in position to be consistency so that you can actually do this. So it's just not what I want to do. My personality don't align it. I'm real, let's go. You said this the money that you, and I don't really have a lot of sympathy for it. Like, I know life happened, but I'm result driven. So I know you got a lot going on, but you said that this is what you want to do. I know that's what happened, but you said that this is what you want to do. I'm deadline driven too. So I don't have the compassion to go with it that you need to really coach somebody. I don't operate like that. And so I know that, and that's not a strength of mine because and I'm not an accountability partner either. When coaching, you literally have to be their accountability partner. You have to, did you do it? Well, why you ain't do it? You know that's where we gotta go. I'm more of a this the plan, is what we gonna do. There you go. So, it doesn't work out for me and my personality and just where I have grown and what I'm doing. So I'm not nobody's coach. So consulting is where I'm really at, like, this the problem, this the solution. Let's work on this right here. But I'm phasing out of consulting too. Like, I don't want to do that either. I'm more project based. So we're very focused. This what we trying to do. This the date is gonna launch, and this is all that we working on. So I'm very project based, only project based, like only really project based. So our business model has changed. I don't want to hold hands. I don't want to do none of that, but I think you need those people Like, I'm not saying it's not value in those people. I think those people are amazing. You need to work with them people. You work with them. I told a client the other day, like, you need a coach. Let me connect you with one who's awesome. Like, you need this coach. And then you come back to me. Because I would be doing you a disservice and just taking your money to not be able to give you that. Like, but I'm very clear about what I do, what I don't do, why I don't do it, and who you need to go to do it. But you need to go over there to them. They great. Come over there with them. And so that's another thing, right? So that's another thing. The third thing that you want to do is you want to know who your competition is so you can give them the business that you do not want. A lot of y'all, I don't have no competition. I'm my only competition, and that's why you not winning. And it's cute for the gram to say it, but all businesses that do real business, they know who their competition is. Apple is very clear that their competition is Samsung. Real clear. They're real clear about knowing who their competition is. The Waldorf is very clear that the Four Seasons is their competition. Very clear. McDonald's is very clear that Burger King is their competition. Popeyes is very clear that KFC is their competition. You, on the other hand, you like to do it for the gram, and that's why you're not where you want to be. But I need you to get there in 2021. It's cute for you to, I'm my only competition. All I see is me. That's why the bank account look a certain type of way. You need to know who your competition is. A client booked a call today. I canceled the call, sent her a message, and I'm like, hey, it looked like to me from the intake form that you need marketing and branding, and that's not us. We are an operational management firm. I could connect you to one of my colleagues who's great at what you do, and she can help you with some operations. Let me go ahead and connect you to her. This is another thing. Stop trying to make your products and service fit to what the client need is. Stop trying to make your products and services fit to what the client need is. This is not a customization. This is not, oh, well, you need this, so let me figure it out. If this is not a service or a product that you offer, just turn down the money. It's okay. You will be much better off just sending them to the person that actually do it. It's enough money out here for us all, and you get more money when I believe that you have to be a blessing to get a blessing. So I refer a lot of people. I'm not endorsing. A referral and an endorsement is two totally different things. I'm not endorsing everybody, but I will refer everybody. I will refer. Hey, I heard she do that over there. You might want to go on over there and see her. Hey, I think that this what she do. That's where you need to go. But a lot of you are not clear on your elevator pitch either. You like to talk to everybody, and you have this marketplace look of your business. That's another one. So the fourth one, let's go back because I feel like teaching today. So marketplace. Let me write this down. Know your pitch. You need to make sure that you're not running your business like a marketplace. Like, you need to be really clear. This is a bonus. I don't know what number I'm on, but you need to be real clear that you're not running your business and then making it look like a marketplace. It's many different business models. You, my dear, you are not a marketplace. You are not Amazon. I shouldn't be able to go on your website and order water, pens, notebooks, a wallet, and a tripod. I shouldn't be able to do that. And you got this whole swap meet, flea market, marketplace vibe. And that's not the vibe that you're going for. But that's the vibe that you put out when you are all over the place offering all these different products and a service. It look real swap meetish. That's not the vibe that you're going for. It look like you broke and rent is due, so I'm just going to sell all of this stuff. That's what it look like. Like, hey, I got cookies, I got candy, I got pop, I got notebooks, I got business consulting, I got babysitting, I got daycare, I got whatever you need. I got all of this. That's not the vibe that you're going for. So I need you to stop giving that vibe going into 2021. That's not the vibe that we at. You are an expert in your field. You are an expert. You are the go-to person. You need to change the perception of what people think about you. And when you change that perception, it's going to be people that are coming back to you like, hey, I remembered you did this. Hey, I don't do that anymore, but Brittany over here does a great job at that. Hey, I don't no longer do that anymore, but April over there, she does a really good job about that. Let me go ahead and connect you with April. You know, Amanda, I don't do that, but Amanda do a really good job at that. Let me go ahead and connect you to Amanda. That's why you need to know who your competition is. Because as you are niching down in what you do, People saw you doing other things. So they're going to come. They're going to gravitate to you and they're going to come. So when they come, you need to make sure that you have a place for them to go. Don't just be like, oh, I don't no longer do that no more. But if you want this, buy this right here. No, like you ain't got to try to upsell them on other stuff. If they came in for that, just send them to who do it. That's why you need to know who your competition is and build your alliance so that you can start to refer out this work. So, am I froze on Instagram? Let me know if I'm froze. Am I okay on Facebook? Am I okay on Facebook? Okay, I'm good on Facebook. Am I okay on Instagram? Let me know if I'm okay. Am I froze? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. I'm okay. I hope I'm okay. It look like I'm okay. It look like I'm okay. I need y'all some crowd participation. Let's see. Oh, you good. Okay. Okay. So the one thing I need you to do is whatever you're trying to be known for, whatever you want to be known for, that needs to be in your marketing. Right? If you're trying to be the go-to person in this one particular area of interest, go for it. Another thing, I had somebody say, well, if I niche down and not only help all these people, then I'm missing out on all that other money. You not making money no way. So I'm confused on what money you think you missing out on by just now talking to a specific person. You was doing all this and you wasn't making no money no way. So now all of a sudden that I'm telling you to just talk to this one person, you scared about all the other money you was gonna miss. You've been talking to all these people and they have not been giving you any money. So I'm confused on why you now just narrowing down your focus to talk to this one person make you feel some type of way about all the other money that you wasn't getting before. Like, let's just, I'm keeping all the way 200 with you. Like, not 1, 2. Like, let's just be honest. Let's keep it all the way 200. Okay? You wasn't getting people no way. Just confused. So, whatever you want me to buy, that's what I need to see. Whatever you want me to buy is what I need to see. So if you're selling life transformation, your receipts needs to be life transformation. Your website needs to be life transformation. Your social media post, your live broadcast, whatever it is, that's what it needs to be. Whatever you trying to get me to buy is what I need to see. Whatever you trying to get me to buy is what I need to see. If you no longer want to be known for that, then don't do it. Just like Brittany, hey, can you do a class about how to milk your 9 to 5 and do it? No, I don't do that anymore. That's not what I want to be known for. Like, I don't do that anymore, so that's not what I want to be known for. Because if I do that live, then I bring in now people like, oh, I want to do that. Well, that ain't what I teach no more. I don't have products and services on there. I don't do sessions anymore. I don't coach anymore. So that's not in alignment with what I do. So you have to niche down to what you want to be known for. Niche down to what you want to be known for. Niche down to what you want to be known for. When I think about you, what do you want me to think about? When you on stage and you getting that award, what are they going to say? When you are on the cover of Forbes, yes, Lord. Because I don't want to be in Forbes. I want to be on the cover. I don't want a little write-up in Forbes. I want to be on the cover. I want them to do the whole photo shoot. I want a stylist. I want the person to sit down and interview me. I want the whole video. I want the whole work. So I don't want a little write-up in Forbes where they just call me on the phone and they write it out. I don't want that. I want to be on the cover, right? On the cover. So when I am on the cover of Forbes, what are they going to say? How is it going to be? How is it going to look? Right? So you're positioning yourself, or think about that front cover. When you on the cover of the magazine that you want to be on, what is going to say? What is it going to say? What's that one liner that it is going to say? You don't want it to say all of the other stuff. stream. Okay, we back on Facebook. Is we back on Facebook? Is we back on Facebook? Is we back on Facebook? I know I just refreshed it. I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me? You just can't see me, but you can hear me. Huh? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so when you think about what you want to be known for, I'm always repositioning myself. Make sure you guys share this broadcast out. So I know we back on. So can you reshare it out? I would so appreciate that. Just reshare it out. I know you already shared it, but share it again. Share it out. Just share it again for me. So when you think about the cover of the magazine, think about and I want you to write that, like put that on your vision board or whatever it is. Like, my goal is to be on the December cover of Forbes for 2021. Like, who magazine do you want to be on? Like, I want to be on I want to be on NBC Business News. Like, I want to be an anchor on the news talking about my business from my perspective from a millennial and how we operate and how I run a 7-figure business. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to have my own little show on NBC News, and that's what I want to do. I want to be on the cover of Forbes magazine. Those are my goals. That's my goal. That's what I aspire to do. All of my efforts are in alignment with that. I'm not out here selling swap meets in flea markets. Like, that's not what we're doing. It needs to be in alignment to where you're trying to go. And I know that's not what you're trying to do either. Like, that's not what you're trying to do either. That's not what you're trying to do either. I had to tell somebody the other day, like, you just might need to get you a job. Like, it's really hard being an entrepreneur. Like, it's really hard to get people to buy into you, and it's really hard. You just might need to get you a job. I worked so many part-time jobs. You know, I worked at Target for 3 years full-time. I worked at Target for 3 years full-time, the night shift for the first 3 years of my business. I worked at Target. The night shift. I needed a business coach. I worked at Target. I needed to get some stuff for my business. I worked at Target. When my business was doing good, I just gave my shifts away at Target. I only had to do one shift a week to be considered active. So I did my one little shift a week and I gave away all my other shifts. But when business was slow and I needed to buy some more stuff, then I just took some more shifts. But I worked at Target, the night shift, stocking the shelves for 3 years, my first 3 years of business. I needed to be able to watch my daughter during the daytime, but I needed to be able to work at nighttime to buy all of the stuff that my business needs. My husband was really clear. This roof, I got. These bills, I got. But all your other stuff, you're going to have to do that on your own. Well, my business wasn't producing it. So I had to get a job, and I wasn't working a regular traditional job because I was growing my business. So I worked at Target for 3 years, the night shift, my first 3 years of business. A lot of y'all need a job. Get you a job. It's nothing worry about getting a job. Then after that, I started to just do contract positions. So like I did a lot of little contract positions. So okay with that. My business has been fully functioning and fully paying for all my bills, all my needs, all my wants for the past 3.5 years. I've been in business for 8 as of October 19th. I've been in business for 8. But 3.5 years, my business has supported all of my business stuff. But before that, I was doing contract work. I was doing part-time work. I was working at Target. I was feeding this beast. So you need a job. Nothing wrong with that. If you want a new website, get you a job to pay for the new website. Do you some Instacart, some Grubhub, some Postmates, some babysitting on the side, pick you up a little side hustle, whatever it is, whatever the method to your madness that you need to get you the way you're trying to go ahead. But you out here trying to be, I'm a full-time entrepreneur or not. It's nothing cute about being broke. I don't care what level you are. If you work a job or if you're an entrepreneur, it's nothing cute about being broke. And I know people say money don't buy happiness, but let me get all the money and then tell you that. I'd rather cry in my Benz than on the bus stop any day. Let me have all of the money and then be like, I have all this money and I'm still miserable. Let me get that first so I can tell you about it. But being broke ain't gonna get you that either. So let me get it all and then I'm gonna tell you what happened. If I'm still happy or if I'm miserable while I'm there. But I want all of the money. I know what broke feel like. Trust me, I know what broke feel like. I know what it's like not to be able to pay your bills. I know what that's like. I'm trying to feel like what wealthy feel like. I want to have not a care in the world. That's what I'm trying to. Let me say that I got all this money and I'm just still unhappy. Let me get there to say that. But let me get it. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is whatever you're trying to get them to purchase, you should already have it already. You trying to tell me how to get my nonprofit popping? I need your nonprofit to already be popping. That's what I need. You trying to whatever you trying to get me to show, your receipts need to be there. So maybe you need to take these 2 weeks off and get your receipts together, right? Because a lot of you used to do other stuff, but what you want to sell now, you don't have the proper receipts to be able to show that. So you need to do some free work or some discounted work to get you some receipts so that you can show people like, here, this is what I can do. I did this for them, so I can do it for you. So maybe you need to be in your receipt collecting mode. Every time I phase out and phase in to do something new in my business, I have to have my research and development. A lot of you don't spend time doing research and development. Research and development is $1 billion industry. Like, why you think they'll pay you $500 to do a sleep study? Why you think they give out free samples for you to try it, and then in exchange they won't show opinion of what you like? It's research and development. A lot of you don't spend time doing research and development, and so since you don't spend time doing research and development, when you put the thing out, it don't sell, and now you mad and you discouraged, and then you quit. No, you didn't do your research and development part. So before I start anything new, I'm always doing a research and development and a beta program to get a couple people to try it, get a couple opinions, get some feedback, go back to the drawing board, make it better. A lot of you don't like people to tell you that your shit is whack. Like, I think that be the thing too. Like, they don't like it. I'm sensitive. They can't judge my stuff. You have to get the feedback to make it better. You know how many times they recall cars? You know how many times they recall other products and services? You got to try it first, and then for me to tell you I don't like it, or I do like it, or this work out and this don't work out. A lot of y'all are overly sensitive, and it's like, well, this is my best work. It's not your best work. That's the best work you thought, but what you think is not important. What you think is not important. I buy the products and the services. So what you thought was great, put it out there and let's make it better. Y'all have this perfectionist syndrome and it is a curse. Like, it stops you from going. Like, it just stops. I gave the example the other day about when I was getting my second master's, my project was on Toyota, and I forgot the other company. But Toyota would they would make a car, and it would be like, oh well, these 9,000 of these cars, we forgot to add this one thing. Well, you think they finna go back to the drawing board and throw those cars away? No, we about to put them cars out there. And then when somebody says something happened, or they got in an accident, or it was a glitch, we're just going to be prepared to now recall the cars. And then the ones that want their car recalled, we'll give them another one. But the ones that the glitch didn't happen yet, let them go. Now, I ain't saying put people in danger, but what I am saying is, you done did all of this work, just put it out there. Let me tell you that this stopped, or this don't work, or this needs to be changed. Go back to the drawing board and change it and put it out. But you stop your whole business operation and all of your money because this one little thing don't work. And what if we don't notice the one little thing? Like, what if we don't notice? You know how you wear something, they got a little spot on it. You like, they gonna see this little spot on it, and I ain't gonna wear it. And then you like, well, I'm gonna wear it anyway. Don't nobody even notice the spot. You got compliments on your clothes all day, but you wasn't gonna wear it, and you was gonna try to find something else to wear because it's that one little spot on it. Right? I ain't gonna do it. It's the same thing. You not launching a product because this one little thing you don't have. So you like, well, it gotta be perfect when I put it out. It just gotta be done when you put it out. Excellent is not perfection. Excellence, I operate in excellence. That does not mean you operate in perfection. I operate in excellence all the time. I'm just proud of what I put out. That's it. That's excellence to me. As long as I'm proud of what I put out, I'm cool. I know that when I put it out, I'm going to get feedback and I'm going to have to redo it. I know that already. I know that. We are in business. We know that the first time you do it, it's not going to put out. Look at every restaurant. Every time they put something out, they're like, oh, this is new and improved. This is better. This is new packaging. We got some information from the consensus, and they was like, this is what we should do. You so sensitive that you don't want nobody to tell you that it's wrong. And then when we tell you it's wrong, now we hating. Like, how? I had somebody literally tell me that. Like, I'm like, well, I think it's a good idea, but I don't think the idea is good for the time. Like, I really think you should do blah, 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 just based on my professional opinion. She was like, well, I mean, it's a good idea and you a hater. I was like, oh, okay, have a good day. You know, I don't care. Have a good day, love. Be blessed. Wish you the best in your business endeavors. She sent me an email back like, I talked to 4 of my friends and they all said it was a good idea. And then I told them what you said and they said that makes perfect sense. I said, because you have too many yes people on your team that is afraid to hurt your feelings. I don't care. I don't care. You paid me for my professional opinion. You didn't pay me to be your friend. Even as a friend, if we friends, I should be able to be brutally honest with you and you know that it's coming from love. So I don't care. She was like, well, can we work together now? No, because now you don't trust my judgment as a professional. And you just told me I was a hater. So no, why would I want to? No, but I wish you the best. But I have somebody who would work out perfectly for you. Let me refer you to them. But don't be afraid to take the feedback. Like, if it's bad, it's bad. Like, if it's good, it's good. Like, take the feedback and then put it where you want it to go. But I need you to figure out that whatever you're trying to get them to purchase, whatever you're trying to get me to buy, I need you to already have it. Number 2, I need you to niche down. Stop trying to help everybody. Just, y'all think, oh, I'm gonna single them out. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay for you to say, I am strictly working with people in the professional service industry. Because people that's not in the professional service industry, they're going to come to you and say, hey, Bianca, I see that you said you work with them, but I have this business. Do you think you can help me? It's up to me now to be like, you know what? Yeah, like that ain't nothing. I could tweak that. Like I could make it work. Or no, that's not what I want to do. 99% of the time, my answer is no, because I've systematized and productized almost everything that I do. It's like an assembly line. Like, we can do it at my office, my staff. We can do a lot of stuff like just with our eyes closed. Like, we know how long it's gonna take. Or like we know, you know, like all of that. So me adding something new into the mix would cause more time, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So me trying to do something else, it would probably cause me more time to do. So I'm really clear about, no, I don't do that. Like, yes, I do this. Like, no, I don't do that. And yes, I do it. So know your competition. I'm froze. Am I froze? I'm froze. Hey, am I froze? This y'all job to make sure that I'm not froze. What? Oh, baby, don't. Anyway. Okay. So let me open it up for questions. Number 1 is whatever you're trying to get them to buy, you need to already have it already, and you want to be the product. Number 2 is you want to niche down, right? You want to niche down. Stop trying to serve everyone. You need to focus on who you want to serve. Number 3 is you want to know your competition and you want to partner with them. I've been having meetings all week, last week and this week, just meet with my competition. A lot of my projects, a lot of my government projects, I don't want them anymore. I want to consult on them, but I don't want to necessarily do the work. So I've been meeting with people who, you know, do exactly what it is that I do, that's in the same industry that I'm in, that's on some of the same projects. Like, hey, you could do this project. Like, we could do a 60-40 split or a 50-50 split, but all I want to do is just manage it. I don't want to do the work. So I've been meeting with a lot of people who do what it is that I do, because I know who my competition is, to get that off of my plate to where I can still get paid, but I don't have to necessarily do the work. So it's more of that consultant role. So I've been doing that. But if I don't know who my competition is, I'm not going to be able to do it, because I'm switching my business model. We're now 80% digital and 20% service. going into 2021, I want to be 90% digital and only 10% service. And of that 10%, I want 8 of it to be my government and corporate contracts, and only 2% of it to be small businesses like you and I. So I need to get some of these projects off of my plate. So where now I am just a consultant. I'm not the person that actually got to do the work. So I couldn't do that if I don't know who my competition is. And the next one I'm going to give you is spend time in your research and development phase. So whatever you're trying to put out in 2021, figure out what that is, and don't be like on the first day of school when you was a freshman in high school, because it was cool when you was in 8th grade to lay out all your stuff, and then the first day of school you was to wear your outfit. But then in high school when you laid out all your stuff, and on the first day you came in all your stuff, and it was like, oh, that got to be a freshman. I don't want you to be one of the freshmen going into the beginning of the year. I don't want you to be there. I don't want you to be like, hey, this all my new stuff and I got it on right now and it's the first and look at me. I don't want you to be that person, okay? Like you just ease it in that, spread it out, separate it. We'll need to see all your new stuff on January 1st. Like, this is me, new year, new me. Like, you ain't got to do all that. Let them have it. Let them have the new year. You just ease your stuff on in there. It's a new year, but it's the same you. Like, ease your stuff in there. Don't be a freshman on January 1st trying to show me your new bells and whistles, okay? Like, that ain't where you at in your life. You are a professional. You've been doing this. Like, don't be in there with the masses. Let them have it. Let them wear their new outfit. Let them wear their new shoes. That ain't what you do. You've been doing this, right? So I'll open it up for questions. I got 10 minutes, so we'll take the last 10 minutes for questions. Make sure that you guys sign up for the Money Generating Activity Challenge. It starts on January 1st. It's only $79. If you go to bit.ly MGA challenge, you can sign up. I'm about to market it though. Like, my posting for the next 7 days is all about this challenge, but I only have 11 spots left. So if you have questions, comments, and or concerns, drop it. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you share it out. But yeah, where are we at with these questions? Don't send me no message like, oh, I was scared to ask the question. And y'all know sometimes that's a hit or miss. So what questions do you have? I'm so hungry. What do we need to prepare for Money Generating Activity Challenge? Nothing. I don't like when you prep for my stuff. I need you to already come in ready. I don't want you to be prepping for my stuff. I was like, we got questions, but those are my questions from my thing. So if you go to bit.ly MGA challenge, you can sign up for it. You're welcome. Have a good day. Good question. How much free? She said, how much free do you give away to get proof? So you need to figure out what that is. Do you want to do 5 or 4? That's a personal decision, but you need to have a number. So once you hit that number, you're not doing no more free. And you don't want to do everything free. For me, it's a new product or service that I'm adding in. So my other stuff is the same price. But this new thing that I want to add into it, I might do it for a discounted price for a beta. To get the testimonials and the feedback and all that other stuff. But everything is not that. So you need to figure out what that one thing is that you're going to do and then put that out. So it depends on how often you post too. Like if you post every single day and that's 7 days a week, then you need maybe 7, because then you can run those 7. Whatever you put on Monday, now you can run it again on the next Monday. So yeah. My target audience is women in tech, so now I need to get visible and share my story as it relates to where my ideal client is now. Yes, Monica. How long does it take to reintroduce yourself? Like once you niche down and switch up the pitch? So that's a good question. She said, how long does it take to reintroduce yourself? So for me, right, I'm very quarter driven. So, and I'm all about a serve, sell. So I serve and sell at the same time. So I always reintroduce myself. Like every month I'll say like, hey, I have new followers, like let me kind of reintroduce myself to you, and maybe in that time I've changed what I do and how I do it, but I'm really good about putting out the content that I want you to buy into. So I don't need no warning. You don't need no warning. Just start to put it out like, hey, this is what I'm doing now. But remember, when you're trying to change the mindset of what you actually do, you can't go back to what you used to do. Like when you're phasing in and phasing out, you can't be like, okay, I only work with this type of client. And then next day you're like, okay, well, you know what? I could just help a couple people. Like you have to be clear on the phasing and the phasing out. So you have to be clear on the phasing in and phasing out. So have your time. Like, you know what? I'm going to work with these particular individuals to March. And so you can work with those individuals on the back end, but starting January 1st, you need to start talking about the new client that you want. So then by March, you'll already have it already. When identifying a niche, should you start with what you want to offer or who you already buy? What you want to offer. The good thing about me is I was able to check. So we did bookkeeping, right? That was my first business, bookkeeping. So I changed my bookkeeping clients into consultant clients. And then I did career development. So I turned my career development clients into business clients because I was working with the employeepreneur, the one that worked a 9 to 5, but also wanted to start their own business. So I turned my career development clients like, you've been in customer service for 12 years. You know, you started your customer service business. Let me go ahead and help you build that. So I turned my career development clients into consultant clients. So it's been a blessing for me to be able to kind of funnel my people into the different things that I do. But I did a whole new marketing. So I'm talking to a whole different audience. It just so happens that I'm able to switch my old audience to merge to where I'm trying to go. But I still do my same outreach to bring in new business too. Best place to get a sales funnel template. You don't need a sales funnel. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. You could just build a 2-step funnel. Like I have a freebie. If you go to kateandkateelearning.com, my freebie yesterday was how to do a 2-step funnel. We got to figure out what the sales funnel is. We are in 2021 and we don't like to feel like we inside of a funnel. So it was cool a couple years ago for you to funnel somebody and funnel somebody and funnel somebody. We don't like them type of funnel, so I do a 2-step funnel, and you really don't know that you're in the funnel because it's very human interaction like inside the funnel, but just depends on what you're trying to do. I just finished a beta test for a high ticket program. Should I solely focus on selling now or offer mid membership program? Because I know people may not. Yeah, so you got to kind of think your high ticket program could kind of be where you're trying to go, but then I would have some kind of lower tier stuff too. Just because you banking on a $5,000 person that's gonna come and maybe your clout and your marketing and just your receipts is not there to get the $5,000 person. Maybe you need 5,000 people a month because your goal is $10,000 a month. You need to do some smaller stuff in conjunction too. You would be surprised at how much those lower tier products like add up to where you're actually what's your overall revenue goes. So I would put my marketing towards my higher tier products, but also let them know like, hey, if you really ready and want to get started, like, you know, you need a filtration system. Like, how do you filter people? And so maybe that could be like your 15-minute calls or maybe like some lower tier products. It just kind of depends on the flow of where you're trying to go. What's the details on a corporate contract program, setup, support? So yeah, we're doing a 3-month corporate pitch program. It's 3 to 6 months where I show you how to get corporate clients. I haven't panned it out yet. I just know the price. I know the price is $700 a month, but I haven't figured out what all go into it. That doesn't roll out until next month. So I'll send you the information on that because I know we were supposed to talk about that. I haven't finished that part though. So I know it's $700 a month though. As a busy mom, what could your child care service offer? What would make you spend more money? I don't know. Is that question for me? I don't work with child care service providers. So I don't know if that question is for me. I am I am in the building phase, of my financial coaching business, and I originally wanted my target audience to be single moms, but do you think that is too specific? You could say single moms if you want to. I have a client, her movement is all for the single moms, like, so you could definitely have that. I thought my target market for millennials, so it could be millennial single moms, like, or millennials specifically who are single moms, or you can say millennials, you know, and I primarily work with single moms. Like, it ain't that I don't work with other people, but I just primarily work with single moms. What else y'all got? Any more questions? Did I skip some? I didn't make sure I didn't skip any questions. I'll scroll up just a little bit. Any more questions? How does a person balance working a 9 to 5 while trying to get their business to the next level? So for me, I'm all about picking days to work on my business and then work in my business. So I would automation would be your best friend. Digital products will be your best friend. You do your sessions on the weekends. You can batch your content and batch all your stuff on a weekend, and then when you get off work, you have calls. Then you can do your calls. But I shouldn't know. That's another thing. Please don't tell us that you work a 9 to 5. We don't care that you work a 9 to 5. Like, that's none of our business. Like, hey, I gotta go to work, but I'm late for the call because I had to go to work. Like, if you want real money, we don't need to know that you work a 9 to 5. Like, we don't care. Just run your business. We don't need to know that you are part-time in it. Just show up every day as the professional that you are. We don't need to know that you still got a full-time job. We don't need to know all that. Just show up every day, and you would probably have to schedule a lot of your stuff to make it make sense for you. So I would schedule it. I would schedule your post, schedule your social media, just on your lunch break, just do your engagement. I will compartmentalize what services and products I offer. So if you do services and like sessions, then just do them when you get off work, or do it on your lunch break. But block out your calendar. We don't know that you work a 9 to 5 and you can only do sessions from 5 to 8 o'clock at night. In our mind, it just looked like you booked out, and this all that we got available. And then on the weekends, put a couple days in there. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Let me see. How do you know if your elevator pitch is good? Because you will hire me to listen to your pitch and help you do it. But if it converts, if when you say it, people be like, yes, that's what you looking for. You looking for, yes, like, help me. That's what you looking for. If people still is confused and it look like crickets, then that means you didn't do a good job. So you want to get it down to a science to where it's not fluffy and you getting to the point. So if people start like, oh, okay, well, that's what I need. If people ain't said that that's what they need and you ain't who they need to work with, then your pitch is probably not good. Would you restate your business setup? So 80% of my business is digital. So before when I started my business, right, we started off as a traditional coach or consultant. We trade time for money. So my business was a service-based, I'm a service-based business. But that ain't what I want to do. That's not what I want to do anymore. I want to be a digital content creator that also sells services, but I don't want to be a service provider that also sells digital. So 80% of my business is digital. So courses, classes, membership programs. Like, I want my business is mostly digital. And then 20% of it is services. So it's my government and corporate contracts are 15%, and then small businesses like you and I is 5%. But going into 2021, 90% of my business will be digital, and 10% will be service. Of that 10%, 8 will be my government and corporate contracts, and then 2% will just be small businesses like you and I. And I get the question all the time, like, how do I know my percentages? Because that's how the money comes in. Like, that's how the money come in. So I know what it is, because when me and my CFO look at the numbers at the end of the month, we could say like, oh, like 87% of your money came from digital. This came from there and this came from there. So that's how I know what the percentage is of my business. I get that question all the time. Like, well, how do you know? Because my records say that. What scheduler would you recommend? So you can use Planoly. I think it is Planoly or Planoly. You can use that. I don't schedule my posts, but you can use that. That's a good one. What services do I need to book for? Elevator pitch. So that's not a service, that's a product. So I have an entire course that you can purchase on elevator pitch that you can purchase. Yes, I don't know your numbers, then you don't know your business. I agree. Jackie, am I saying it right? Jackie, I'm saying it right? Can you schedule content on your main Facebook page? No. So that's a good question. You can schedule content on your business page and on your Facebook group, but you cannot schedule content, not that I know of, on your personal Facebook page. I've tried. It has not worked. What would be your advice for starting a business financially as far as planning it and preparing it? I don't know. That's a vague question. If it's a service-based business, you don't need a lot of startup. If it's a product-based businesses, I'm not sure. You might want to talk to somebody that do funding and give you a better answer for that. I'm not the best person for the job. I believe in starting product-based businesses and service-based businesses to be able to fund what it is that I really want to do. But my bookkeeping is great. Oh, and if you are looking for like a bookkeeper or a CFO, she is taking on 2 new clients. So her name is Takisha, Takisha, artist. You can look her up. She's taking 2 more CFO and bookkeeping clients. So if you need somebody to do your books and help you with your business operations from a financial perspective, she's taken 2 new clients. She has been my CFO for 4 years or 3 years. But she's great. I can endorse her services because she does a good job for me. But if you need that, you can reach out to her. She ain't cheap though. She ain't cheap. She's definitely worth it though. Any more questions before I go? Yes, Karen, because I'm using my financial statement data. Yes, using my financial statement data. Okay, so it was nice talking to you guys. If you have questions about the challenge, let me know. But we have a couple spots left if you want to join in on the money generating activity challenge. If you go to bit.ly MGA challenge, you can get in on it. But I'm about to promote it all day for the next 5 days. So get in where you fit in. All of my challenges, I do them all year. Oh, we got 9 spots left. Thank you. So I do them all year round. So every time I do them, you get into them for free. You don't have to repay. I believe, I don't know, just my rule of thumb. Like if you already did it already and I do it again, you shouldn't have to repay for it again. It's the same stuff. But if you go to bit.ly MGA challenge, you can get in on the money generating activity challenge. I give you 30 different ways for you to make money in your business every single day. I give you a prompt. You have to do it. It's not a sales challenge. So I'm not telling you how to sell it. We're doing a 2-day sales and strategy weekend, a 2-day intensive for sales and strategy. We're doing that on the 23rd and the 24th. I just finished my 2 days of exponential growth training. It was dope. I just finished it this weekend. Where it was 50 ladies, and we built out our entire business for 2021. It was just lit. It was just everything. So we're doing another 2-day intensive. Will you review the pitch from a digital product? If it's the corporate pitch training, yes. If it's the corporate pitch training, yes. If it's the smaller one, people have sent it to me before, and I'll look at it. But yeah, if you recording just like, hey, can you tell me how it goes? Then yeah, I can. Yeah, our 2-day training was lit. Like we had a good 2 days this past weekend. So we're doing another 2-day training on marketing and sales and strategy at the end of this month. It's a 2-day training, the 23rd and 24th. I think the investment for is $600. The investment is $600 for the 2-day training that I'm doing on the 23rd and 24th. So I'll start to market that. And if you're on my mailing list, you just get on my mailing list and you'll be the first one to know about it. To get on my mailing list, all you have to do is download one of the freebies. That's it. I'm doing a 12 days of Christmas, so I'm putting out a lot of freebies. So once you download one of my freebies or buy anything from me, you automatically are on my mailing list, so you'll get more information about that. But yeah, if you're watching this on a replay, share it out. Tell your friends, family, and them. We won't be here tomorrow because I'm going to get my hair done. So we won't be here tomorrow. But we'll be here next week. And then after that, my office is closed. We're closed into the new year. So we're closed into January the 4th. after next week, we're closed to January 4th. So from 24th to January 4th, we'll be closed. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming today. Yeah. How do I turn? Oh, there we go. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Please come again.